seat, take a seat. Wow, there's a lot of people, guys. There's a lot of folks. Goes all the way to the end here. Like a fire hazard, I feel like.
It's almost like looking at mirrors.
Holy cow.
Right? Like an endless sea of people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How long were you in makeup for full vision prosthetic?
It's changed over the years because initially a lot of it was makeup, and that was like 3 hours, I think. But now it's about an hour and a half. Yeah.
I mean, his patience is insane. The touch-ups throughout the day, and when he had his ears covered, he would have to just lean over. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
He would just have to lean over and remove a bit of an ear, and it would just be dripping sweat because we were filming in Atlanta during the summertime. It was unbelievable.
Super romantic.
Yeah.
That does not sound fun. But the finished product came out with on-screen romance between Wanda and Vision. From fans, I'd assume.
Oh. I mean, I feel like the expectations of our characters eventually coming together was something we had hoped for and something that wasn't guaranteed to us. And so Paul and I in Age of Ultron tried to find these moments where fans would at least know what's going to come potentially, and we wanted to play into it and kind of like nudge producers to say that we really want these characters to go in that direction. And so we invested in it from the beginning. So I guess the unexpected thing was WandaVision, and also because we hadn't done television yet. And so we were the first TV show on Disney Plus for them, and one of the first Disney Plus TV shows at all. And so I think that was a huge unexpected, not from fans, but
I mean, WandaVision is incredible. That show blew me away. Now, let me bring you guys back, because that was during the beginning of the pandemic. If you guys will remember, the Avengers movies are obviously, I don't know if they're wrapped, if they're done or whatever. What are you hoping? What are you hoping to see with this next phase of the MCU as we leave the multiverse saga?
A massive paycheck.
It's coming. It's coming.
I hope we continue to surprise ourselves in the audience. Like, I think that's what keeps people coming back, is to not rely on old tricks. And so that's what I hope for.
With a show like WandaVision, especially like really changing the game with Marvel, what the MCU is doing, what Marvel is doing, and we've had so much content come out recently. What do you think the strategy is now to make sure that everything kind of stands alone and you can keep up with everything?
I have absolutely no clue.
That'd be awesome. That would be pretty awesome. What's been your favorite version of Wanda to play? I mean, we've had her in WandaVision, Age of Ultron, Marvel Zombies even.
I don't even remember what year it was when I did the recording for that.
Really?
It could have been 4 years ago, it could have been 3 years ago. Couldn't tell you.
Oh, well, it just recently dropped on Disney Plus.
I just heard from so many of you.
Are you guys down to take fan questions?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Wonder Man's coming to the MCU, and in the comics there's a bit of a love triangle between Wonder Man, Vision, and Wanda. Is that something that you would like to see played out on screen?
I feel like I'm too old for that kind of...
Vision has to deal with kids now.
I just made a movie about not a love triangle, but a woman who's choosing between her 2 dead husbands in the afterlife. And so I feel okay with not doing another movie about 2 men wanting my love or something.
Having a really strong relationship with another strong person.
That's a great question, because there's usually it's usually quite binary in some like traditional forms of storytelling. You're either a romantic interest or you're a hero protagonist. And I don't know, I think it might have been something that Jack Schaefer and I spoke about once, I'm not sure, but I do know what she and I did talk about when we were doing WandaVision was this idea of like the many things a woman can be, even as a mother, which is why it was so nice getting to go through the different decades of what are expected of mothers, and Wanda sort of breaking down in Modern Family style in her depression, basically. And so I do think the show was always meant to embrace all the complexities and the many different hats women do wear, whether it is them being a big leader, defender, strong, like strength of their family, or a depressed woman who just can't get out of bed. And I think all of those things we tried to embrace with her, which I know was important to Jack Schaefer. So we had those kinds of conversations, maybe not so much just the love and powerful part, but it was about hoping to embrace all those complexities and showcase them in a superhero.
Amazing, amazing. Are there any comic storylines that the MCU hasn't explored yet that you hope that they get to with your characters?
I mean, I just think House of M is just... I don't know how to make it make sense, you guys, but maybe there's some fan pitches or theories out there, but I just think it could be so fun to deal with X-Men and Avengers and no mutants.
I feel like I can see the wheels turning in your head right now as we talk about it.
Yeah.
Any in particular?
I mean, I just think House of M is just the cool. I don't know how to make it make sense, you guys, but maybe there's some fan pitches or theories out there, but I just think it could be so fun to deal with X-Men and Avengers and no more mutants, or I don't know.
I feel like I can see the wheels turning in your head right now as we talk about it, because I also
It would be.
What was the first initial reaction you felt when you saw yourself in the costume?
In the superhero costume?
In the superhero
Oh,
costume.
I couldn't even sit down in it.
Really?
It was so non-functional. It was just for a day of standing, and it could never be used again. I'm trying to remember, was that the end scene of Age of Ultron, maybe? Or was that what it was? Or is it
Age of
Civil
Ultron.
War?
It's Age of Ultron.
Actually coming together was something we had hoped for and something that wasn't guaranteed to us. And so Paul and I, in Age of Ultron, tried to find these moments where fans would at least know what's going to come potentially, and we wanted to play into it and kind of like nudge producers to say that we really want these characters to go in that direction. And so we invested in it from the beginning. So I guess the unexpected thing was WandaVision, and also because we hadn't done television yet. And so we were the first TV show on Disney Plus for them, and one of the first Disney Plus TV shows at all. And so I think that was a huge unexpected.
I mean, WandaVision is incredible. That, no, you were going in for it? Like,
No, I didn't actually. My brother, who's here today, he has a company that works with us up here. He's the one who explained to me the potential characters that I could be meeting about just as a fan of Marvel. And so he prepped me, and one of them was Scarlet Witch. And so I knew a bit about the character. But the first thing that Joss Whedon told me was, I'm going to tell you about this character, and then you're going to look her up in a comic book, and I'm telling you, you will not be in a leotard. And then they put me in a leotard from WandaVision. And finished filming WandaVision, and I was like, oh, would have been helpful to have gone back, just so I could have pulled the thread through a bit, but I think the story told itself, and I was able to kind of massage things at Doctor Strange to hopefully tell a different story for her. But yeah, no, it's really just one at a time, at least that's how I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing.
I know obviously these are comic book characters that have such a long history with great stuff. But
only WandaVision, and I was like, well, it would have been helpful to have gone with that, just so I could have pulled a thread through a bit. But I think that the story told itself, and I was able to kind of massage things in Doctor Strange to hopefully tell a different story for her. But yeah, no, it's truly just one at a time. At least that's what I'm pitched.
I know, obviously, these are comic book characters that have such a long history with printed stuff. But the question I have for you is, do you guys go? I know that's what the research kind of is. But do you guys go even further and pull down things from other genres to infuse within these characters?
Yeah, I do it a lot specifically with movement. So with the people, there's multiple women that I've worked with.